So we're going to play a little bit of ranked. There we go. Play a little bit of ranked arena. And I'm playing a deck with 10 lands. It shouldn't work, but the arena is rigged in favour of land hands. So best of one you get, and it tells you get a choice of. In best of one, the shuffler picks 2 hands and gives you the best one. So this deck shouldn't work, but because of the way the arena works, it does work. Whether or not it works now will remain to be seen, but this is ranked. So if this actually works in a ranked game, then people should be going mental. 60 cards, 10 of which are lands. That's a 40% chance of have that happening. Happened, fair enough. Let's give it a go. Here we go. I've got the majority of what I need. My first play will be Sunpetal Grove. Sadly didn't get a land that comes in untap, and that's okay. My second play will be to put a Flourish, which will get me probably a Plains, which will drop a Healer's Hawk. The next turn I'll drop the Flying Braid, and then I'll try and ramp up. The idea is to get in quick. Playing round to red, here we go. It should do well against red actually. He'll get a good empty start. Depends how wisely he plays his shocks and whatnot, because he's going to get a lot of value from that. We can get a lot of value from that, but equally, if he's not smart, he won't. So it means I'm probably going to. I'm not going to play the Healer Hawk first. I'll probably try and sucker him with an Arboreal Grazer. What would be good now if we got another land, but there's a probably 20% chance I'll get a land this turn. Doubt it. That's fine. No big deal. I don't know what he's playing. Seems to be probably some sort of counter burn. Maybe it's Phoenix. Maybe it's a Phoenix deck. Don't know yet. I've seen one card, and for some reason it seems to have frozen. What's going on? Come on. There we go. We're being slow. Okay, that's good. Conclave Tribunal is good. So Flourish. Flower. Will they let me have it? Maybe wise to stop it. Probably doesn't realise how important it is. Okay, I do need this land. Got it. Needs to be a forest because I need to get that Grazer out. Which is hopefully sucker up a burn spell. Maybe you can't kill it with shock. Would he waste a lava burst on it? I wouldn't. Maybe he would. Lightning blast. Don't know. But either way, it's done. So we got the forest out, and now I'll play the Grazer. My next turn, I'm going to drop the Hawk and the Prime Blade. Okay. So he might just burn this out of the sky. Depends what kind of cards he's got in his hand. I'm not worried about burn because I have got a life gain deck. So life burn is going to do minimal damage to me. I can go right down to 5-10, 10-5 life. It won't matter. I can bring it back pretty quick. There we go. This is a good turn because I'm going to put a Llanowar Elf out first, and I'm hoping he's going to burn it. Or counter it, even better. And then I'm going to drop a Healer's Hawk. My next play will be to drop the Dauntless Bodyguard, naming the Hawk if it's still there. There we go, Lightning Strike. It's chosen to go for the Elf, that's unusual. It probably means he has other burn spells. Got 4 cards, he's drawn his third one, that'll probably be a land, there we go. So he's got 4 cards left in hand. Wu Yang, okay. Got to read Prime Blade because... Okay, -1, so Prime Blade will take it to 0, that's no good. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to get rid of Wu Yang straight away. I think that's a pain in the ass, so let's get rid of it. Just take this turn and get rid of Wu Yang with a nice Conclave Tribunal. Bum. Can't have that thing going. Red has very little. Very little in the way of artifact enchantment removal, so I suspect we're going to be alright for that. Going down to 19, go down to probably 17 this turn. No, he's not. Okay, so he's got a counter presumably his hand now, I would suspect. Okay, so let's try and pull the counter out with the bodyguard. Doesn't matter if this gets countered or not. It's not what I want to play. I really want to play the Prime Blade, which is more important. He could be just stolen here by pretending he's got a counter, but I suspect he hasn't got a counter. And I'm going to try and call that bluff with a Prime Blade. I doubt he'll realise how important that is. Oh, maybe he will. If he does, he has my respect. Yeah, good play. It's a good play. That was wise. Smart. Okay. On the plus side though, we are going to go in. And this is important because what we're doing is turning the clock back. I'm nibbling away at him, but more importantly I'm bringing my life total back. That's how this deck works. It keeps your life total ticking back up against decks like Burn while slowly crippling away at their brigade. You'll notice in my hand I have a Pride Mage and a Dawn of Hope. That's my next play, one of the two depending on what he does here. Either are pretty bad for him. Gives me card advantage, which is good. So we know he's got Sinister Sabotage, we know that's his deck. So there's two Pride Mages. So let's try and draw out a Burn spell, which reduces chances of having a counter. Okay, shifting back up again. So we've got two Pride Mages. He's going to think I'm an idiot by playing this after I did that, but he might let me keep it because of that. Nope, he's going to counter it. So two Sinister Sabotages. Presume. Yeah. Okay. So one of the problems, if you've read any of my posts on groups and stuff, I have with this game is the amount of duplication. Now we can see some here already. So look at his graveyard. You'll see that he had two Lava Runners, two Sinister Sabotages. Okay, he's got Lava Runner there, two Sinister Sabotages there. I've got two Pride Mages, two Conclave Tribunals. These weird patterns shouldn't really happen. You probably have another Lightning Blast, or maybe another Mu Ying. Now he's currently cut himself off from a potential Sinister Sabotage by doing that. An opposite instant, so why did that I don't know. He's obviously digging for something, not quite sure what. Okay. See, what we've got here is two tight decks. I suspect he hasn't got many lands either. The benefit of having less lands is that you have more gas, you have more spells. So every spell you pull is important. Every turn you have is important. There's a reason for it. Now here's a good. What's he going to do here? Now I'm going to call his bluff and say he hasn't got a Pride Mage, he hasn't got a Sinister Sabotage. The only thing I'd be worried about here would be Essence something, whatever it's called. He hasn't got it. Okay. He might have a Burn spell. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm just suckering the counter spells out, burn spells out. So here's the attack. Does he try and kill the Healer's Hawk, or does he try and kill the Pride Mage? There we go. That's fine, kill the Pride Mage, mate, I don't care. Okay, here we go. It's a slow, grindy game, but that's fine because I am ticking up and he is ticking down. And that's all that matters. You'll notice the card differences. 2 in his hand, 4 in mine. I have three creatures in the battlefield. He has 1. He has more land than me, but he needs it. I don't. I can cast every, with the exception of Field Fun of Glory, I can cast every card in my hand. When I get Dawn of Hope out, which is why I've been coy with the Pride Mages, because Dawn of Hope is infinitely more powerful to me than Pride Mage. Don't know if we'll start drawing me cards soon. So 17 plays 22. Board position is mine. Let's see what he does now. Come on. Nothing. Okay, good. Nothing is good. Has he got a counter spell in his hands? Do we care? Let's try and sucker it out again. Now, at some point he's going to forget that I've put the indestructible thing on the Healer's Hawk, and he's going to try and burn the Hawk. At which point I will instantly sack Bodyguard to protect it, which will cost him one spell for one spell, but he will not be getting the intended purpose, which is to destroy the Hawk. There we go. He may have two, that's fine, 2 for 1's alright. If he does do that, I will have an opportunity to play Dawn of Hope. Now he's got 2 cards in hand, he's played 2 Sin Sabotage. He had an opt to possibly catch up in something dead, and so I'm going to play it safe, drop the Arbor Gazer, give me some defense. Bear in mind, I'm still doing okay. He won't counter this unless he's stupid. He might counter this, because this is another uptick every turn. And it's this life gain that's going to start affecting him shortly. So now he has 2 targets for his burn. If he doesn't kill the Healer's Hawk, the Vanguard will keep getting me life each turn. And what's important is, at some point I will drop this Dawn of Hope. He will eventually run out of gas. He'll tap one of those 2 blues to do something. Here we go. So if he doesn't counter this, watch to see if there's a pause. Is there a pause? He's realised how important my land is, I think, or he should have done by this point. Okay, so now we know. Gain that life again. I'm not going to chance it just now. I don't need to play it. Here we go. Here's the response. He's going to respond now. I'm going to attack. He's going to kill it. I'm going to drop Dawn of Hope, which is what I really want to do. Here. Oh no. Can't believe I'm getting away with that. I'm still not going to do it. Don't have to do it. Don't do it. 25 versus 15. 1 creature in the field. Handle and land. He's been swamped. I suspect he's been swamped. Here's an interesting one. Will they let me have a Healer's Hawk? Chance of having 2 counter spells is unlikely. Might have 1. He definitely got on full control mode to tell me he's holding something, when in fact he may well not be. So, let's see what he does. I'm going to check how many cards he's got in his library as well. 42, so he's not playing a crazy deck. Okay, so he's let that happen. Right. Still not going to risk it. Don't need to, I'm winning. He might be, the only thing I can think of, he might be going for his, I'm seeing I'm seeing 3 islands and 2 mountains. So I'm going to keep my Conclave Tribunal free, because I suspect he might have a Niv Mizzet coming. That would be bad. Okay. Slowly chicken away, so every turn he's going down 1, I'm going up 2, and here he goes, he's going to counter or he's going to do something. There we go, Ship and Fire. Okay. Why not? Let's give it a try. Let's give it a go. Let's see if he lets have this. You'll probably Sinister Sabotage this, I would, if you could. If he doesn't, he's in trouble. Right, let's just give the game to me then. Because unless he can remove that, and I don't think he can, I have 2 opportunities each turn to draw cards, which in this deck is brutal. Here we go. So the first one, I don't have to do anything. It already happened. There we go. And I'm going to draw a card. I should have to respond to that. It's already happened, mate. Doesn't matter. I'm gaining life. I'm going to draw the card. There we go. Of course I am. So my board position is better. That's a card for next turn. Meanwhile, 27 plays 15. Very sure they're going to make that. 27 plays 14. 28 plays 14. Will he burn it now? Doesn't matter now. So I suspect End of Mizzet's coming, and when that happens, he'll probably burn my Hawk with that. He would probably play End of Mizzet, and in the same turn, if he can, I don't know if he'll risk it now, he may play End of Mizzet on its own and leave it vulnerable. Right, okay, 7-5, but that's fine, mate. That's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm drawing cards now. Every turn. But let's get. No, I'm not gonna. No point in doing 2 of them. Let's get this guy out. Actually, no. Let's draw some cards. So, the deck really only has 10 lands. Oh, here we go. Perfect. So I could try and sucker out his lever on it now by swinging with my Vanguard, which will almost certainly block unless he can burn it, and then play the other one. Or I can play it safe and drop the. Nah, I'll play it. I'll play it safe. 29 versus 14. Not in a rush. He's not going anywhere. If he does get into Mizzet out, I'll immediately Conclave Tribute next turn, and I suspect that's nothing to do with coming back from that. So at some point he's going to have another Muyin come out. Let's try and work out his strategy. So he gets. Okay, so he's worried about flyers. There we go. Yeah, it kills that. That's fine. There's just no way over that fence. There we go, and that's a card I was looking for. So now I can actually start making my myself. Should I do that instead? Let's just do that. Let's do it the simple way. Here we go. See you like this, mate. Wouldn't be surprised if you counter this if you can. If you haven't, then here we go. And I'm just gonna draw more cards. Yay! Who likes drawing cards? I do. I do. Who likes drawing cards? Me, it's me. Do you like drawing cards? I do. I do. Right, there we go. Pay 2. Okay, that's handy too. That's really going to piss him off. No attacks, no point. 14 plays 30. What's he going to burn? Is he going to burn it again? Your choice here, counter this or burn this in response. Let's see what he does. It's still relevant even if you, there we go, burn it in response. Makes sense. Eating your cards up. Well, now we've got an indestructible grazer. Yeah. Eat that, motherfucker. Okay, so 4 cards in my hand. I can now make life linkers every turn. You're on 14. 1 card, 3 cards in hand. So again, you see that pattern again. So here we got 3 grazers. Let's look at his let's look at the graveyard again. So we've got patterns: 3 Shivan Fire, 2 Lightning Strikes, and the 3rd already played. I think it's start. Did they play one at the start? Lightning Strikes, 2 Sinister Sabotages, 3 Shivan Fire. Just weird. It shouldn't. If you play Magic, things like that don't happen. They just don't happen. So let's see. Let's just do nothing. This would be quite funny. This card's completely pointless at the moment. So he might block it. Right, well done. That was your only defender, man. Now you're on fork. Now you're on... Oh, this is what he does. Okay, this guy. So what, should we expect some Pietra Mandras as well? So we make a little soldier guy. And now card draws back. Okay, so let's get in there. You gonna trade our one guy for your guy? Bet you don't. Okay, but we do. Damn right we're drawing cards. Like what we like doing. Oh, another card. Again, patterns, right? So 3 grazers, 2 of this dude, 3 conclave chambers. This shouldn't happen. None of this should happen. It's just weird. It's really weird. Okay. So next time, I'm going to swing in with 3 of these bad boys in this guy and give myself another 1/1 pointless dude. But he's lifelinky. Here we go, Dragon Knots. This might be worth this might be worth a tribunal. And look, I've got just the mana to do it. Here we go. Nah, I'm just gonna do it with him. Oops. Bye. Yay. You were wondering when the arboreal grazers were in there, weren't you? Yeah. Well, initially, they can help you pull out lands. They are 0/3s that aren't, as you can see, defenders. They also have reach. They can hold things back. And when you get a Prime Blade, they can actually attack. Are you going to try and counter the Prime Blade? Can I pay 4? I'll pay 4. Does it pay 4? He'll probably have another counter spell behind it. Let it resolve. No. Oh, that was a desperate move. Oh well. Let's keep one guy back. There's 1 damage. So there you go. This is a 10 land hand kicking ass against. This is ranked, by the way. So ranked 3. So you're going to see a ranked match happen. I'm very tired and I'm knackered. I'm probably making loads of mistakes. Don't care. It's a stupid deck. It shouldn't work. But here we are. 32 versus 11. I've got board state, and I can't see how he's. I don't know. Maybe he can pull it back. I don't know. Let's get one of those grazers a sword. Okay, so now we're going to be ramping. We're going to be getting life. Want to pay? Do I get some life? No, I don't want any more. No, I don't need any more land. I don't need any more stuff at the moment. More attackers. Let's have one of these guys out. That sorts his graveyard out as well. So I've got a Conclave Tribunal in hand in case he pulls out a Mizzy or a Mu Yang or whatever he's got. There you go, smashed it. That was a ranked game. I just won a ranked game against a blue and white counter burn deck in ranked. Now don't look at my rank, it's terrible. I don't play very often. There you go, but hey, I gripped up. 10 land. I'm just going to show you that deck in case you think I'm lying. Right. 10 land. Let's have a look at the deck itself. Interesting. I believe. Just edit the deck for God's sake. Come on. I'll play this on Surface Pro, which is usually quite good, but it can struggle under pressure. Not gonna lie. So here we go. Look at this, guys. We got what we got in the deck. Let's have a look at the actual deck itself. So let's move this out of the way. Can I move that? It's a bit annoying. Okay, alright. Right, underneath that you'll see there are probably 4 Dauntless Bodyguards. Probably the one I can't see. Right, 4 Dauntless Bodyguards, 2 Hazard Marshals, 4 Healer Shock, 4 Line of Vanguard. It's basically the green-white sort of elf, catty life gain deck. But what's important is it has a few other elements. Flower and Flourish are essential in this deck, as are Llanowar Elves. Most important is probably Prime Blade, followed by Dawn of Hope. So how this works, if you look down or go down this, you'll see there genuinely are only 10 lands in this whole deck. Look at that. So we've got 2 plains, 2 forests, 1 Blossoming Sands, 4 Sun Petal Grove, 1 Temple Garden. I could probably change the Blossoming Sands for Temple Garden, but the Blossoming Sands I discovered was I've noticed that the Shuffler prefers individual lands. It will find these easier. The Sun Petal Groves it will actually right. So we talked a little bit about patterns earlier, and I've noticed the Shuffler likes patterns. So if I want to find the Sun Petal Grove, if I've got them 4 of, I'll be more likely to find them. In the last game that you saw, I found more Sun Petal Groves. Call me crazy, but that's what the Shuffler seems to find. Same thing, you'll notice patterns. Healer's Hawk, I had lots of them. Arbor Grazers had lots of them. Prime Blade, you saw some of them. You saw 3 Pride Mages. You saw Conclave Tribunals. Only saw 1 Finale of Glory in my hand the whole time. Didn't see a single Fountain of Renewal. What else do we see? Saw a few of them. Saw both of those. That was interesting. But there you go. That's the whole deck. 2 plains, 2 forests. This is to be found by Flower or Flower. The idea is the deck can operate from 1 or 2 mana. And the way that the Shuffler works, it cheats and makes sure you've got one. So it draws 2 hands of 7 cards each. Now, normally you'll have a 40% chance of having 1 land hand, a 25% chance of having no land hand, a 24% chance of having a 2 land hand. So what it does is it draws 2 hands, 7 cards each, and it chooses the one with the best ratio of spells and lands, which obviously would be 2. Unlikely to find a 3 land hand, but it could happen. But what's most likely to happen is it will either find 1 land hand and a 1 land hand, or a 1 land hand and a no land hand and give you the 1 land hand, or it'll find a 1 land hand and a 2 land hand and give you the 2 land hand, which is what it's doing. That enables me, with the rest of the cards, to get ahead by using things like Flower and Prime Blade to ramp up into Dawn of Hope, which gives me a card draw I need to catch up. Conclave Tribunal is great because it works on Convoke, so I can use a couple of little weedy guys to get rid of a big threat, and then it's just in. It's all about that attrition, knocking down your opponent 1 or 2 turns at a time, but at the same time ticking you up, forcing them to use their spells to remove things they don't want to spell. I mean, that was quite a good game because you saw a good bit of counter burn. He wasn't sure what to counter, he wasn't sure what to burn. He actually countered the right things, I think, because the Prime Blades are probably the most damaging in this game. Because if I can ramp up, I mean, I've had the one game I played a game last night against the White Weenie deck, and because of Prime Blade, I was able to cast Finale of Glory for 13, which was nuts. And the last turn I've hit him for 99, you know, with blockers left. It was insane. That's a 10 land deck. This deck, if you took this to the local Friday Night Magic, you would get smashed. No two ways about it. You would get absolutely smashed, even with a sideboard, because there's no way a deck would work with 10 lands. Because you wouldn't get off one land. If you even got one land, you wouldn't get off it. I mean, 40% chance to have one land in your deck. 40%. That's a 60% chance you'll have nothing. 60%, actually not, to tell you a lie. So it's a 25% chance of having no land in your hand. That's 1 in 4, no land in your hand at all. And obviously, it's not so bad with the new mulligan, you still draw 7, but again, you've still got a 40% chance of having one land. So, there you go. You just watched a deck win a game, which you shouldn't have done. Thanks for watching. First video ever.